Hi guys, welcome back to another video where today I'm going to be ranking all of the assault and heavy blasters all mixed into the same video. Now I'm not going to be doing the default blasters because every era has like a different default blaster and that would take way too long. So I'm going to start the list off with the A280 for the rebels. Now please, this is just my own opinion on this. It's nothing actually, it's just sort of some silly thing I've decided to do. And now I know a lot of people really do like this gun, but personally I just think it's not that good. It might just be my aim. I just do not like it how it's got, I think in my opinion it's weak, which is just too weak, and that burst, it annoys me because it has that much recoil on it whenever you shoot. If you look, you can try to aim and it will literally just fail. It's just, in my opinion, it's not a good enough gun for something I would use. Okay, next up on the list we have the FWMB-10K, which is the First Order's weapon. Right. About this gun. Personally, I think, with no modifications, it is the worst heavy gun. I mean, sure, its rate of fire is pretty good and its damage output's good, but that cooling power, it just annoys me. If you look, it takes like 5 seconds to even reload the thing. And then it's just not as good as others. Once again, same with the A280 from the last one. It's not my favourite, I much prefer others. Alright, next up we have the T21, which is a sort of the Age of Rebellion blaster for the heavy. Now, I actually, this was like, I haven't used it like ever, and it was the first time like only a couple of days ago when I started to try it out. I really just do not think it's my gun. For a heavy, it needs to have a faster firing rate. I mean, yes, the damage is good, but it's kind of just like having an automatic sniper. It's just a bit, like, the cooling rate for it, in my opinion, is much too low. Just, look, if I shoot it up to here, 1, 2, like, 2 seconds, and I mean, sure, that's not a long time, but when you overheat it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, come on, 5 seconds waiting. I mean, it's more of a sniper rifle than a machine gun. Alright then, next up we have the CR2. So the CR2, I think, is a legitimately good weapon. It has a pretty good firing rate, one that I quite like personally, as I use a heavy most of the time anyway. And I really like how much damage it deals. Like, it's really weak, but due to its fast fire, it deals so much. I think that the only problems with this are its accuracy and its range. That's the word. So the range on this thing is not very good. It will deal less and less damage the further away you are. And its accuracy, look, just I aim there. Yeah. We completely miss. Then there's also the recoil on this thing, which is incredibly bad. It is so much. You have to have that modification for it to be a good weapon. Okay, so next up we have the EHLFE, I think it's called. It's the primary resistance blaster. So honestly, I think this thing is pretty good. I mean, its firing rate is pretty low, but that's what I'd expect from a rifle. I really do like how it's not that good at close combat, it's good at medium range and long, which I think is quite a good addition, kind of like the sniper rifle. I mean, it's much weaker, but it has a faster firing rate than the sniper. And I also think with the right upgrades, it can be a pretty good weapon. I think its damage is good, its range is good, and its cooling rate is even better. I think it might be less than 2 seconds for its cooling rate. So I honestly don't see what goes wrong with it. Alright, next up we have the DC-15 LE. Now, this would have been higher if we had the explosive modification on it, because with the explosives on this thing, is it a good gun? So, I think, overall, the DC-15 LE is a pretty good gun. Like, the firing rate on this thing is actually incredible. The cooling rate is terrible, but that's what you'd expect from something that can last so long and deal so many shots. I mean, its damage is not the best. What would you expect? It's a fast-firing, good, heavy weapon. I mean, I think there's still one better, but this thing is pretty damn good. Finally, the gun that you all know me to use in every gameplay video when I'm a heavy, the TL50, sorry. Now, as a basic blaster rifle, I think its cooling rate is pretty good for a heavy. I mean, it may not have a very good aim, but with the precision fire, it does. I do not recommend the secondary fire. I mean, that thing's pretty weak. But if you get this, I think it's called it's the thing where you get the special thing when you try to overheat a weapon, and it gives you that unlimited shots. Yeah, that's pretty good on this. It does a very good amount of damage with a very good amount of shots, which is why, in my opinion, this is the best heavy weapon and possibly one of the best weapons in the game. I absolutely love this thing. Can't get enough of it. I'll use it as much as I possibly can, really. Alright then, guys. Thanks a lot for watching this video. I think it's the first Battlefront video we've actually done on this channel, but you will have obviously seen other ones on the Battlefront Troopers channel. I have the Twitch channel, which is Battlefront_Troopers, all lowercase. I couldn't change the name, which is annoying. I have my Instagram, which is where the channel updates and stuff are going to be posted, all lowercase, Rocco_501st. What else? That's all I can really think of. Oh no, the Amino as well. We don't have an actual group on there, but if you go onto the Star Wars Amino page, you'll be able to find me as Battlefront Troopers. Battlefront Troopers or High Ground, it'll be either of those two. My profile picture is some stonks meme, I think. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.